Did I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? Hang on. Hang on. What? Did I do it? Yay! It's live. Hello. Hi guys. How's it going? Bear with me 1 second. As you can see, actually, I don't know if you can see. This is a little hard to see everything. There we go. I don't know if you can see. I wanted to leave the puppies up there, but I was changing my oil, which is one of the things I wanted to talk about. Not my oil, but oil's too hot, so gotta let it chill out. But what I can do is swing my wrench at you guys. So, um, where is? All right, I'm gonna actually give it a few minutes. I feel like that's what I see everyone do in here. Hi guys, how's it going? Thank you for coming. Thank you, Steve, for helping me out with this. Hannibal, what's up? How's it going? Please let me know if I'm too loud, too quiet. I can adjust it. Oh, Hannibal, I got something just for you. I specifically named it metadata, as you can see here. But that's also one of the things we're gonna go over in a little bit. Also, I posted the StreamYard link, so if anyone wants to hop in and save me, that would be awesome. But anyways, um, hello guys, this is my first live stream, and probably the last one I will do for a very long time. Um, so I I had two specific things I wanted to talk about. One of them has to do with more finance, and it's nothing like terrible. I happened to watch this video, and I'm not too sure if you guys can hear it. So hang on, let me get the chat up. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. There's gonna be a lot of things I'm gonna have to adjust here. I just need to be able to see the chat. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear the video. Because I gotta take you to a specific part of this video I think we could work on. Um, can you hear it? Can you hear it? Let me know if you guys can hear the audio coming from the video on my desktop right now. Oh, should probably. Sorry, the chat. Is that Teddy? Nope, cannot hear the audio. Okay, well, you know what? Let's. I'll just. I'll just fill it in because. Fuck, I thought that was working. I mean, fudge. 1 second, guys. Sorry. He basically he goes over, if you haven't seen this video of his, he goes over like his real expenses for DoorDash, meaning, you know, maintenance, car maintenance, gas miles, mostly you know, car stuff specifically. But I wanted to talk to you guys about that actually because he drives like a very nice car for DoorDash, which I don't think I would do, but if he has multiple nice cars, I guess that's understandable because I think in this video, yeah, right here. So expenses, right? Um, at one point, he says that he spends brake pads. What does he say? So 35 for this mileage that he did, but he said in total when he does have to replace the brake pads, um, and we'll throw the rotors in there too. But normally brake pads are like, I mean, for me, whenever I've gone, it's been anywhere from like 250 to 400, and then you have rotors on there, then that jumps it up to 6 to 800. And he said he pays around, I think, 6 or 700. I also can't hear the audio because I have it turned off, so I don't know specifically what part it jumps in at this video, but it was mind blowing to me because I just started trying to learn how to do stuff on my own car to try and save a bit of money. And the amount of money I have saved already is astronomical. The last time I went and got my brake pads and rotors, switched out, cost me $800, easy. And this is not a nice car. I mean, it's a decent car. It's a 2016 Dodge Dart, but it's no Mercedes, which I think is what he said he was driving in here. Um, so I just wanted to how much it cost me to fix my own shit. Now, I also think there's like a level, right, of comfortability and knowledge. Not every car is going to be easy, and maybe like Mercedes, I don't know how hard it is to change out the brake pads, but if you have a simple car and it, doesn't have too many knickknacks on it, you should be able to get away with it and it be pretty simple. For me, I literally have to do like 3 things and I'm done. It took me about an hour. And the brake pads cost me $30. A full kit, if I was to replace both, a full kit was like I think it was like $80 or something, but that was with the rotors. I didn't have to get that one. I just had to replace my brake pads, but that saved me almost $700 just doing it myself. I don't know why they mark it up that much, especially if it's not a hard car to work on. Maybe I just got taken advantage of too many times, but I was just amazed. I'm gonna get into the comments in a second. Sorry, I can only see the screen right now, and my phone just being a little weird. But it was just unreal. So if you like want to cut it, I feel like if you're going to do this line of work for anywhere near full time, you need to be learning how to fix some of the things on your car because and again comfort, right? Comfort. I watched several videos on my make and model before I even attempted to touch it, like hour-long videos going into detail, wrote down all the steps, all the tools I needed, watched the videos again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. But at this point now, I've saved myself almost $2,000 just doing my own car work in the past 6 months. And I did have a decent issue with my car recently, which was an engine misfire. And the first time I had taken it to the mechanic, 250 to replace my spark plugs. I can buy spark plugs for $40 and I literally just have to I have to flick a red switch back, open my coil. I mean, you need like a little torque wrench. Darius, say hi. My friends, say hello. I was just explaining how much money I save doing my own car work. And I'm also letting the oil cool down because it's really hot, so I can't change it yet. Almost done. But yeah, just astronomical the amount of money I could save. And like I was saying, the spark plugs, I flick one switch, pull the coil out. You have to have like a torque wrench and look up the foot pounds. You need to torque it back in and everything. Like I said, you need to. Hello, Alyssa. Hello. Where'd you go? Sorry, I guess. You went to school? How was school today? Oh my goodness. That's great. Heck yeah. All right, go get your snacks, Alyssa. Go get them. Don't trip. Um, yeah, 2 steps, and he charged me 250 to change those out. And like I was saying, this recent one, the valve cover, they were gonna charge me about 600 to replace that. And I looked it up, did it myself. That one was a little more intricate, and that's where I think, knowing your own comfort and your own risk versus reward, right? To me, the risk was worth it to fuck it up on my own, but obviously if it's something where you need to take the whole engine out. Like, you need to know what you're capable of and what might be a little too risky for you, but brake pads, rotors, spark plugs, all those, if you have a pretty basic car, it is not hard. It's a little scary the first time you do it, but it is not oil changes especially. It's not as hard as you might think. And like I was saying, if you're doing this line of work very close to full time, I feel like it is very, very beneficial and will really up your income if you can do some of these basic changes yourself. Yeah, let me read some of the comments here. We got Hannibal, of course, Kevin. Everyone drives a Mercedes doing DoorDash. Smart move. Hannibal says, smart move to do your own car stuff. I'm not a real man. It costs me. I don't know how much real estate you have over there, Hannibal, but I guess that's the other thing too. If you don't have like a garage to work on, I guess it's a little harder. And there's a little bit of startup you have to put into it, right? Like you need to get a jack stand, a jack, um, torque wrenches, your correct bolt sizes and everything. I really don't know what I'm saying at this point, but I'm still learning, okay? So I'm doing my best out here. The driven mom and the driven dad. What's up? I wish I could 360 spin this, but I can't. But I do appreciate you guys being here. Da, da, da. Yes, Steve. It does the yeah depends on the vehicle. Like I know the more expensive cars, obviously that's why it costs more to replace the parts on it. Because sometimes what I can get to on my car, you might not be able to get to on your car. So, but it's worth looking up videos on your exact make and model to see if it's something you're capable of and something you're comfortable with doing, or at least finding someone to show you, teach you. Like it'll really, really cut down on your bottom line and save you from spending $700 when you could have spent $30 in an hour of your time and got it done. But Steve is right. It does really depend on the car. Of course, we got delivering with a purpose. Hello, how's it going? Keeps Petro. Um, if I mess around, if I mess around with brain, I'm gonna end up in a ditch. That's great. Okay. And the other thing I guess I want to talk about before um we get into like whatever you guys want to talk about. Like I said, this is not going to be a very long live stream. I'm probably going to end it around 4:30, 4:45 because I do have to finish this and then I have to go work for a bit and work on my next video, which I'm very excited. I'm going to go finish the last part of the video tonight. I have to drive to Oklahoma to finish it, but I am very excited to get that video out. It has been a blast to make. Anyways, the second thing is I wanted to show you guys my data. I was doing it because it does get you curious about the I don't I think the only thing and if you don't know, there's this guy ooh, sorry, I'm nervous. I'm forgetting the name. Sin City Deliveries, who's been doing the Top Dasher DoorDash thing. He gets Top Dasher at the end of the month and then cherry picks the rest of the month. Um, but of course it gets you thinking like, oh man, could I be making more money? I really don't use DoorDash anymore, so it's not something I'm like really willing to mess with at all. I'd rather watch other people do it, like the Driven Dad. If you definitely go subscribe to the Driven Dad because he's doing an experiment with Tasha and trying to prove if it actually works or not. But I think the thing with that for me is I don't want to just see, and I'll show you guys what I mean because I was I don't even know if I should say this because when someone like reveals a trick or something or like a little hack or a workaround on these apps, everyone starts doing it and they it. But I did find something. Oh man, I feel like I already said it now. I feel bad. I found something kind of interesting with Uber, and if I'm going to talk about it, I'll make like a short or something. But like you guys know what I'm saying, right? Like when someone comes out with like a little hack or workaround, everyone starts doing it and then it gets fixed. So now I have this moral dilemma of what do I do with it? And I am still not 110% sure it works every single time I'm doing it. So I'm writing down um all the statistics for it. But anyways, back to the Top Dasher thing. For me, what would really convince me that it actually works is not just seeing every big order. Here, let me go back over here because I can't see the chat. And it's really annoying to look at my phone. I can't see. What was I saying? So the Top Dasher thing, right? What would convince me is not just seeing every great order they got or like a comparison with another dasher. I guess in your market it gives it a little more validity, but it also just seems like a chance thing, right? Like every order is a gamble. Some people are saying they get a higher chance on that gamble to win if they take every single order or have top dasher or whatever it is. But what would actually really convince me is not just saying the big orders, or because I don't know if it was just chance that the dude, the top dasher lost or won against the non-top dasher or what. I don't know if it's just chance. So to me, what would be really convincing is not only showing every single huge order, but like I'm talking every single ping. I was doing this with Uber Eats, trying to figure out if this little workaround is working, but it's a lot of data to collect, but I want to see an actual percentage. Does that make sense? Like every single ping, whether you accepted it or declined it, like every single one, and then take all of those for the month, average it, and actually show me a percentage that you would win out on that order. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it the best I can. The data. Does that right? Does that make sense? I don't know if it does. Yeah, the OBS thing was hell to set up, but now that it's set up, it's not that bad. It's pretty easy to work with, but obviously I couldn't get the desktop audio to work. I'm a little sad about that. But anyways, yeah, that's what would actually convince me. Every single ping written down and then compared against a second month of the same individual, because when you bring other people into it that I don't know, like the that's the only thing that would actually convince me is a month recording every single ping and then comparing to the second month of non-top dasher and comparing every single one of those pings that you get from there. um yeah, and then you can go as deep as you. It's a lot of data to collect, but um anyways, that's really all I had. Like I said, this is my first live stream, and I'm already a very disorganized person, so trying to bring structure to all this was extremely difficult, but I did my best. Does anybody have anything else they would like to talk about? Also, please feel free to jump in here if you want. Oh, the Driven Dad can make all the dad jokes he wants. All of them. I need to hear some good mom jokes as well. The Driven Mom. Thank you. Thank you very much. I did post the stream link in here, I think, right? I think. Um let's do this. Bye. Oh, now it's just my face. But I want to do like a little puppy. How do I put the puppy over there? Um Thank you guys so much for coming. This is great. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I'm really sorry about I did get a call back on the apartment today. I missed their call. I need to call them after this and see if I got approved. Hopefully I did. And then if I did get approved by next week, I'll be back in Colorado, baby. Very excited. Thank you, Kevin. I was very, very nervous. Um, don't encourage him. Sorry. Valdestad's voices. Did you hear about the app that allows? Oh wait, can I put your thing up there? Oh no. Did you wait? Was Steve's comment there just the whole time? I'm so sorry. Um. Oh, you have to hold it. Did you hear about the app that allows a driver to choose the best orders across all the platforms? Is that the one that the guy's charging $50 to use it? Is that the one? The apartment was towards the edge of Denver over in North Glen. So hopefully that's a good area. We'll find out. York. Yes. Get that independent contractor work. Thank you, the Driven Dad. We need all the money we can get. No. Oh, well then I didn't hear about that actually. What's it called? Do you know what it's called? Is I That doesn't make me feel good, Steve. Am I gonna get shanked? North Glen isn't too bad. Well, for the price, so I was like, this better be a good area. Damn, I might need to look somewhere else then. They might be playing me. The other stat says there's a guy delivering to the same house and customer asks how you're doing all this. Do you know what the app is called? Because Gary was just telling me about an app um that I guess is like Para, but they um did not get the name of the app. Oh, shit. Yeah, there is apparently one floating out there right now that is reading tips on, was it Uber Eats? I don't know if it was DoorDash. I just signed up for Coriel. Rideshare guy made a post about it. Anyone who used this app before? I'm excited to I guess give delivery that a shot. Hannibal was talking to me about that the other day. Oh my gosh, there was one more thing I was about to say. Slipped my mind. Slipped it. Slipped it right out. It allows you to pick. Oh, that's what I was gonna show you. Hi, Shadow. Last thing I was gonna show you guys, just to give you. He just ran right out. Just no. Okay. Just to show you guys the thing I was like messing with on Uber Eats. I haven't perfected it yet, and that's why I don't want to really share it yet. Oh, but I will show you a few of the screenshots from this little thingy I was messing with. If you give me a second. Hang on. You know who else I miss? GigIQ. Can someone please go do a welfare check on that man? Haven't seen him in forever. Hello, Shadow. This was our friend Shadow. Hello. Oh my goodness. You're a movie. Oh, Shadow, be careful. I don't want you to get hurt, Shadow. Bye, Shadow. I'll see you later. Uh-oh. See, like sometimes it works, and then sometimes I will get oh, this camera's reversed. We're almost done here. See, sometimes I'll just get it like 10 times in a row. But basically this thing I was messing with, it seemed, I need to perfect it, but it seemed to give me either the same order over and over and over again, or one order straight after the other, like over and over and over again until I accepted one. But I'm still working through I want to have like an actual item in my, because sometimes it'll work with certain settings, other times it won't work with those settings, and I have to switch to another one after a certain amount of times. Um, but I can tell you, it has nothing to do with airplane mode because Uber had originally caught on to that. And now, anytime you put your phone into airplane mode, if you're trying to like get around a delivery without, not that I don't think it matters on Uber Eats, especially like they've never come out with a top Uber Eats program, right? Um, so I don't think the metrics matter as much on Uber Eats, if at all, for either of them. You know what I'm saying? But if I could have, I'm trying to also figure that out. Like, what I noticed yesterday when I was like trying to accept a decent amount of orders is if you accept one order after another, yes, they'll come in frequently. But when I was doing this trick to like kind of get rid of one to get another one instantly, it didn't matter that I was accepting every order. It would still send me a really shitty order after that, and it seemed like actually if I took lower paying orders, it assumed, "Oh, she's an idiot. Here you go." And it just kept sending me lower paying orders. Like I thought that was really interesting. And I'm going to share this Excel sheet probably like middle of next week once I actually, like I said, itemize it and just make sure I'm absolutely positive with what's going on with it. Uh, yeah, if I declined one, I'd have to wait, you know. Sometimes I'd get another one instantly, but most of the time I had to wait 5 to 10 minutes, if not longer, depending on how many I declined in a row. So I have noticed the wait times. It does kind of punish you a little bit with it just making you wait, because then you're getting desperate. Hey, how's it going? Let's play DoorDash. Because then you're getting desperate, and they're like, oh well, if we just smoke them out a little bit, they'll take one eventually. Um, but like I said, with this workaround, it seemed like I could get one after the other, like nonstop. And when I was trying it after, so I took what I was doing, started accepting every order just to see if it would give me a better order if I accepted like a shitty one. So I accepted a shitty one, and it sent me even more shittier ones, one after the other. But when I waited and if I did this workaround, I could see how many it was sending me one after the other, and it kept sending me, like I said, it would send me those shitty ones over and over and over again. Um, so it didn't really seem Uber Eats doesn't seem to care if you like accept the orders. It When I accepted the bigger ones, it actually sent me more bigger ones, bigger payouts. When I accepted the little baby payouts, it was like, oh, we got us a top Uber eater right here, and they kept sending me like $4 orders. I was like, what? So I thought that was interesting. I don't know if anything that I said made sense, but we're out here trying, guys. I'm just a 14-year-old boy here, I gotta fix this. God, it's terrible. I'm sweating buckets right now. All right, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If there's anything else you guys would like to know, I know I'm a very interesting person. There's not a lot here, Gary! Gary came. Let's go, Gary. Would you guys be like, I don't know how many people use Uber Eats. Uber Eats is like my main one. Uber Eats. I started doing Amazon Flex again, which is always my favorite. But no, the lives are not my destiny. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna leave that up to the professionals. This was just a last minute Hail Mary while I'm taking care of business. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming. Please go subscribe to the Driven Dad, the Driven Mon, Pedro, Steve, Rideshare Rodeo, uh, Gary Middleton, the Duh app, Valdestot. He's not really making videos anymore, but Valdestot puts out great stock stuff, shows you his earnings, and very motivating. Of course, the Russ Ride has literally been with me since I posted like my first video, like my very first video. I'm pretty sure Russ was like the first one to comment ever on my channel, which will always mean a ton to me. Pedro, always, like I just can't thank any of you guys enough. Hannibal, Pedro, Steve, Driven Dad, Driven Mom, you guys are so nice to me. You're always helping me out. Just can't thank you guys enough. And thank you guys for being here and supporting. Sorry if it was a little boring. I did my best, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Rodney, yes! Rodney made it. Um Currently I am in Texas. Probably hopefully by the end of next week I'll be in Colorado. So really gonna change it up here pretty soon. Uh That's okay. Lisa, Lisa. Gotta show Lisa love. All right. Rodney is always a G. He's been in every single one of the unscheduled live streams. This is the scheduled one. All right. We're procrastinating. I'm gonna go let hot oil spill onto my face, and save myself $50. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Promise next week it'll be an actual video. And I do want to start putting out more videos. So hopefully we can start doing that soon. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. Oh.